Hey there, I'm Han.
And I'm Kat, and we're Brews and Reviews. So it is day 4 of the Spring to It Videoathon, and we are hosting this Videoathon along with our 5 other hosts, and they are
Danny Buxton,
Brooke Clark,
Christina's Journey,
The Story,
and Stacks and Stacks and Stacks.
So the prompt for today's video is popular books that I didn't like. So we've got 3 each and 1 that we're going to talk about jointly because we were so affected by this book.
Do you know what, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you know what it is. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
If you've been around on this channel for a while, you will know exactly which book we are going to rant about, but getting ahead of ourselves here, aren't we?
You'll have to wait. So, the first book that I am going to talk about is Red Rising. No. I know a lot of you are going to be like, what? Red Rising? I haven't technically finished Red Rising. I started reading it and I just couldn't get into it. Like, I really struggled. And it's got so much hype and I so wanted to love it. And I don't. So, I've come up with the conclusion that I'm going to leave it for a while. I'm going to stop reading it, I'm going to give it a couple of months, and then I'm going to go back to it in audio format and listen to it. Because you listened to it first time, didn't you? And you enjoyed it.
Well, I think I did enjoy it anyway because it's more my sort of thing, but I mean, I feel like the emotion will come out more for you if you listen to it.
So, I'm going to try it that way. I'm not completely writing it off, but for now, I don't kind of like it. I'm really sorry.
I'm really sad about this, but like, you can't love everything. We can't all like the same things. It would be really boring if we all like the same things, and you know.
True.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, if it's any consolation, I'm sad about it too.
There's that. So the first book that I am going to tell you that I really did not like at all was Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. Now, I read this, 2 years ago when we were on holiday?
Yeah.
And I sat there reading it and I thought, I've read this book before. I have read this book before. No, it's just all the other YA books that I've read exactly the same as this. Like, there's so much Hunger Games in this that I was like, God, why am I bothering? Because it was like knockoff bad Hunger Games, sort of. But there was a love triangle, and I didn't like any of the characters, and I was a bit like, I just don't care. And we got halfway through this book, and I was like, listen, Hannah, this is what's going to happen. I was like, this is exactly who the villain is. This is the twist at the end. And then, like, about, the next day when I finished it, I was like, I knew it! I was really annoyed about it. Basically, I just hated it. I thought it was really boring. It was the same as all the other books that I read that just like it, and I just couldn't be doing with it. I didn't see the point. I've never seen the point to continue with it, and I don't think I ever will. Like, I'm really sorry if you do like this book. I'm just not a fan. And those are my reasons for that.
The next book I'm going to talk about is Flame in the Mist by Renee Adier. So we both read this for the Biennial Bibliothon summer group book, and it had great promise. You know, it was supposed to be a Mulan kind of retelling, and who wouldn't want that? I didn't get it. Like, it was not a Mulan retelling. It was awful. Really did not like it. I was bored all the way through it. It just had nothing about it I enjoyed. Like, I didn't like the characters. I could not tell you the characters' names. Can't really tell you what happened in it. Like, I can't. It was so boring, and so just no. Like, did you like it?
No, shit.
No.
I really didn't enjoy that at all. And I feel like it was horribly mismarketed, and that did it no favours, because don't say it's a Mulan retelling if the only thing that you can do is the fact that it's Asian and it has her dressing up as a man.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they're not the same thing. No. Also, it put you in a massive slump.
Oh God,
it did.
months
long slump there where you couldn't get out of it because it was just...
It really put me off. It was terrible.
Not good times.
So, I would never, ever consider even picking it up apart from for this to show you that I really don't like it.
Alright then, next one is more of a series than a book that I didn't like, and that is Divergent by Veronica Roth. I know, loads of people love this series. I really liked the first book in this series.
I really liked the first book.
Thought, wow, potential, something that could happen, like, you know, so many things could happen. And then I read Insurgent when I was on holiday, and I thought, well, this is less good. I'm not really feeling this, don't really like it. Then I read Legion, and it put me in a 2-year reading slump. I shit you not, I read about 10 books for 2 years, because I just could not.
I can remember when you didn't read for ages.
Like, wasn't it weird?
Yeah.
It was, like, horrible, because everyone who knows me knows that I read a shit ton.
Yeah.
But also, that book killed me. I was like, what? The twist in it was incredibly obvious. Like, I saw it coming from the minute you introduced 2 perspectives. I mean,
it was just awful, wasn't it?
Such a bad book. Like,
the films as well.
It's got worse and worse. Like, Divergent was alright. Like, sometimes I can find myself going, oh, I want to watch, like, a kind of shit YA film. And then...
there are still parts about it that I actually really enjoy watching.
Yeah. Like, the other day when it was on, and it was like, oh, okay, yeah, watch Divergent. And then why do I keep saying Elysian? It's because Insurgent's so forgettable that we watched the film once in the cinema, and at the end of the film I just burst out laughing. That whole, we're walking away into the sunset and everyone in the city is joining us thing, I couldn't stop myself, just burst out laughing. And like, British cinemas, people don't do that really. Like, it's a quiet affair.
Yeah.
And so I did get looked at a bit, and I was like, what a big pile of dog shit.
Yeah.
So, sorry if you like Divergent. Insurgent and Legion were bad times. We did not enjoy, did not like, would not read again because of Insurgent and Legion, even though I quite liked Divergent.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Another book that I've chosen, and do you know what, right, I read it so long ago, can't really remember what it was about, but all I remember is every single time I look at it is, wow, I freaking hate that book. And it's Uglies by Scott Westerfield. Like, it's awful. It's awful. I can remember that, like, it's a bit high-techy and... do you know what, I can't even tell you what it is about. Like, I don't know, I can't remember. I must have literally blocked it out of my brain because I hated it that much.
Do you remember?
Is there something like a magic carpet in it? They fly on something.
No.
They do, they move on something, don't they?
No.
Why have I got
I don't know. I know what you're thinking about.
Not a magic carpet, but that's kind of what it's like.
They go off, live in the desert for a bit. Like, no, it's more like...
no, they have like hoverboards.
Maybe. Yeah.
The hoverboards, but that's why I'm thinking magic carpet.
I like magic carpet, Aladdin. What?
You know what I mean? Hoverboard, magic carpet. They're pretty much the
Similar.
same. But yeah.
Do you not remember how horrific the main character in that book is?
Yeah.
She's the most unlikable person ever. She's like, oh, my friend might have gone away. How selfish of my friend for wanting to be her own person. She's jeopardizing everything.
Right. Just reading it, like, what?
But like, there must have been something about it that
People
like...
used to love it. I can remember people raving about it. It's like, what? Seriously? No.
Don't know.
So.
Right then, next one.
Can you guess?
50 Shades of Grey.
Really?
Right, now I have issues with this book and this series, and fine if you enjoy it, fine, that's nice for you, and
That's nice for you.
you know, I find it is an incredibly disgusting depiction of a relationship where they just argue all the time, they never talk to each other, they don't communicate in the slightest, and then they shout at each other because they haven't communicated something. They're like, well, why didn't you tell me that? And then the other person's like, God, because I'm so brooding. That is literally like the entire thing. Like, don't pretend to me that this is a good representation of a BDSM relationship, because I will push you in a well. Timmy, in the well. Now, get in the well.
Love it.
I fucking hate this pile of shit. Because, like, fine, it's like Twilight, I get it, fanfiction. I used to write fanfiction, we've all been there. Well, most of us have been there, like, us lonely, fanficky people. We've been there. But, like, you can make a book and it doesn't have to be about rich man, virgin girl, unlock sexuality in a really, really unsafe way. Like, let's get into this relationship and just be really dangerous to everyone involved. He's a dick to her by doing stuff that she doesn't actually want to do. She's a dick to him by saying, yeah, do this. And then he's like, oh, okay. And then she's like, why did you do that? I hate you. I'm never going to see you again. Like, really? Really? It's about communication, people. Please communicate. Just also, yeah, I just hate it.
Really? I don't think you portrayed that enough.
Alright, should I try harder? Anger, guys. Vitriol that comes from my mouth.
Do you know what's just occurred to me? This is completely off topic, right? But you know when you were just talking about fan fiction?
Yeah.
Instead of fan fiction, do you want to know what I used to do as a kid? Right.
No.
I used to sit at a computer and say, like, I did it with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I used to have Harry Potter next to me and I used to copy it word for word and just type it up on a computer. I literally got up to the Forbidden Forest and then I can remember thinking, like, why am I doing this?
Do you want to hear a really, like, nerdy thing that I did as a child?
Yeah.
You know Reach? Next door Reach. When we were kids we used to play, and like when Callum was, before he was born, like, well, he was growing.
Yeah.
We listened to The Lord of the Rings and tried to record it on tape, but with us being the voices of the people in Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
We started with Two Towers. We got to the bit where Éomer came for Aragorn and they met for the first time. And Rachel was very insistent that she was Legolas and Gimli. I got to be Gollum. Gollum! What is it, precious?
Sorry about that. We kind of got a bit sidetracked, but you know, what can you do? So the next book, like we said, I'm sure you're expecting it. Dun 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 dun. It's been sung by S.J. Jones.
Pile of shit.
Right, you know how we were talking about just, well, how you were ranting about bad relationships in 50 Shades?
Yeah.
This is also a depiction of an awful relationship. No, not on the Goblin King's half, but on her half, because she is so nasty.
Yeah.
Like, he's there trying to, I suppose, protect her virtue and be a gentleman and all this. She's there saying, I want sex, and if you don't give it me, I'm going to absolutely smash up and destroy your house. And she's completely... Oh, she's awful. She tries to emotionally blackmail and everything. It's horrible.
Yeah, and then she's the most selfish character.
Yeah.
And she will go off and do things like use her newly found magical abilities to break people's fingers and things like that, because why would you use it for anything else? I don't like...
She's so self-centered as well. Well, she kind of is in a not way. Do you know what I mean? Because she's there down in herself all the time, like, oh, I'm not pretty. Oh, my sister's so pretty. Oh, my brother's so talented. Oh, this. Oh, that.
She's just fucking
Love,
whiny.
shut the fuck up. Nobody gives shit. We stopped giving a shit the first fucking 5 pages into it.
Sadness. Much sadness, because we were really looking forward to this book,
Yeah.
because I am the biggest Labyrinth fan. So much Labyrinth fan here. So much.
And that's the thing, it was kind of supposedly a Labyrinth retelling, wasn't it? Just like the Mulan retelling that
But you see,
had been hyped and destroyed.
I can kind of see why that one was called like a labyrinthy type retelling with like the Goblin Kings and
Yeah.
stuff like that, but like also like don't you dare compare that to Labyrinth,
Yeah.
because Labyrinth is life and that is in the well with Timmy.
Yes.
So
Basically, it was just awful. Like, we can't even explain to you how bad it was. All the way through, we're just like, oh my god. But we were reading it as a buddy read, so we had to keep reading it.
and all of us, we were just like,
We were like, what is going on? Liesel, whatever
She
the
have
fuck you
like
wanna
7
call
other
it.
names
Yeah.
that were like something completely different, like
Yeah.
Brinley or something. That's not what the name was, but I mean, who knows?
Could have been. But yeah, it's awful.
Shit book. Now, we just need to say we are sorry if these are any of your favourite books. Just because we didn't like them does not mean that it's wrong that you like them. And just because you like them doesn't mean that we have to like them. So,
yeah,
there's that.
It's like me with Red Rising.
Yeah, exactly. Take that sort of look at it.
Yeah.
Like, because
If Reed's best friends can get over it, then you can get over it too.
Exactly.
So we really, really hope you like this video. If you have taken part in this video, please link it down in the comments below. And check out the other hosts' videos because I can't wait to hear what they've got to say and what books they've chosen. You know, we might think, wow, we really like that. But that's the whole beauty of this whole thing, isn't it? To hear different views on it. So, but yeah, we really do hope you get involved.
So if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you later.
Bye.